Trinidad and Tobago. While we continue with the program this morning, we are talking about the Gospel Luau. I understand that the theme is Eden, as in the Garden of Eden. Joining us on set to tell us all about it, we have Mr. Ian Hayward, the Managing Director of Cillian International in this capacity. And we also have Lyndon Joseph, Brand Director of the A-Class Group of Companies. Gentlemen, welcome.
Nice morning, welcome.
What is the Cillian International Group all about?
Well, Cillian International is really the corporate social arm of the A-Class Group of companies. The A-Class Group would be a group of youth-led companies, all falling under one umbrella. But Cillian Group is specific towards the development of youth through sporting and cultural activity, and it has a fundamental base of spirituality and Christianity embedded in its foundation.
Wow, well, this is something we need. How long has it been around?
Cillian is about 15 years old. We would have actually received 2 National Youth Awards for various activities. We would have run one of the longest running football tournaments. And for youth entrepreneurship, we would have also received a National Youth Award. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the work that you all have done. I'd like to invite into the conversation Mr. Lyndon Joseph. I understand you're also the man behind the lovely artwork on the page and everything that you all put out, correct?
Yeah. Yes, very well. Basically, I'm the brand director, so anything that is going out, the way we speak, the tone in which we put our stuff out is very important. Because Cillian has a voice, a type of voice, and each brand has a voice that we need to get out there. So my job basically is to make sure that all our identity is being understood out there, and those are one of the things, yeah.
Right. So you said that you all have been around for quite some time, 15 years. Now we have a situation in this country where a lot of our young people are being drawn to gangs. How busy have you all been?
Well, in terms of the direct crime fight, we would have created the Hayward Cup, which is a kind of community and anti-crime football tournament. And coming after that, after winning the award, we would have worked with the Citizen Security Program. And we'd have piloted their community football tournament. That one was critical. That was direct to high-risk communities as they speak to that. And by that, we'd have been engaging them on that level. In terms of charity-wise, we'd have done the Altruistic Benefit Cup, where we'd had media personalities play against celebrities to raise awareness. And assisted a number of other groups in the back end. We would have done things with the ministries as well to help roll out youth programs like Youth Parliament and stuff like that. So a number of different things we would have assisted in the background to ensure that the event management is done to a professional standard.
Yes.
In this case, we're now bringing that background experience to the forefront and branding our own selves when we're doing it.
Okay. How do you feel about these initiatives that he just mentioned, especially as it pertains to our youth and trying to get into those at-risk areas?
Basically, we ourselves, like Cillian said, is about 15 years old. We started as teenagers, actually. We were involved in a lot of other youth organizations, and we understood the importance. We understood the importance of getting into these different communities and really be having our output for the youths, which is very important. And we realized that, so now that we are older and we are more organized, we are able to actually go out there and put our best foot forward and get those youths out of these situations.
And Mr. Hayward, would you say that you've seen a transformation or you've seen the fruit of your hard work?
Yes, but we have plenty more work to do in this society, because as we provide that outlet for few or for some, there are a lot of others who are quickly sinking based on the whole modus operandi of the nation and of the world. So it really calls for a number of people, a number of great men to not just stay quiet, but to also stand and be counted. And we're trying to do that and do it in a meaningful, entertaining way, where it can be something that is not a burden, but it's something that we can do proudly and enjoy. And that's why the concept of Eden, the Gospel Luau, came about as like a public decoration, but it's not a burdensome walk, picket, stand up in the sun and strike, but it's to create a space of pure joy, of purity, of decency, so people could just look on, because young people listen to what you, don't listen to what you see, but they listen to what you do and they look at what you do. So we have to create that atmosphere where people can look and say, you know what, that's a better option for me, not here. Yeah.
So the Gospel Luau, it's an event, correct?
Yeah, it is.
And it's sort of a Hawaiian theme garden, Eden
right,
of Garden.
Yeah, so it's really a celebration of the local gospel music.
Okay.
So we will have about 30 plus local gospel artists who will be coming and bringing forward their music or their ministry. But the genres are different, and the genres are very youth-friendly genres. So the young people in their communities, because they also operate in their communities, these ministers.
Yes.
So the young people in their communities, when they hear a boy from we community,
yes.
we have representatives from Carenage, from Digo, from Belmont, from Enterprise. So when you hear a one-a-wee boy, and then from our community will be going to the event, they tend to bring people with them to support, and then you get to see a wider world that exists. People didn't even know we have 30 to 40 local gospel artists. So it really creates that space, and of course we're doing it clean. You know, so it's not a burden, no, it's not second grade, it's clean. So you have to go and get your Hawaiian stuff, put your hibiscus in your hair, come out with your family, your whole tropical wear, shack. No, but that's the brand. The brand is joy, is clean, is positivity.
Yeah.
So it will become easy to do, because once you smile and you laugh and you're happy, it's then easy to inspire. So that's really the concept of it.
Yeah. You're going to get the hibiscus for your hair?
Well, actually, they're like a straw hat or something.
So let's talk about the work that you've done for this particular initiative.
Basically, what we intended to do was to create that joyous feeling, as Ian spoke about, that light-hearted moment of peace and ecstasy, where at the same time where you can just come out and enjoy yourselves, you know. So a lot of the stuff we would have done video-wise is just trying to create that whole vibe behind what the show is about. Even the artwork that we are speaking to helps to get people an idea of what is needed in terms of information, but not just putting out information there, but each stuff that we put out there has a connection. And it's like when you're able to look back at the entire page, you should be able to see a storyline being told from the very beginning, because that's what we try to do. We try to conceptualize stuff from the beginning, but also with the end in mind, and try and create that whole storyline that someone can immerse themselves into and enjoy the whole particular experience. So it's very important for us, what we do.
So where exactly is this event taking place?
Center of Excellence, Garden Sanctuary, strategically chosen for the parking and for that level of security. And it's a beautiful venue. It's a venue that most of us not really familiar with, because we're more prone to the West kind of concert venues, but it's going to surprise. It's going to really put us in the Eden space. The Eden concept, and if you understand the story about Eden in the Bible, it's really a sinless place, a place where sin cannot live. So what we're saying is everybody have burdens, everybody have struggles, everybody have challenges at a different time. So we're asking for a couple of hours, take it off.
Yeah. In the Garden of Eden, there was a lot of nice food as well.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to have that?
Yeah, we're going to have some wonderful food. We actually, even like the original barbecue from South, they will be coming up to the Garden of Eden, because it's really a national concept. So a lot of people in the North as well have never tasted it. They heard about it. They went fit for 1 or 2 times.
You know?
But we're bringing it straight up. Yeah, we're bringing it straight up into Center. But straight up to Center of Excellence, and they have supported us on that.
Yeah. Great. And you all were also the masterminds behind the first ever Gospel Music Awards here.
Yeah. Well, first in terms of in its size and scope, it would have been a variation of it would have been done twice in some churches, but in terms of all denominations, and that's what we do. We're not speaking to one religious sect in the Christianity movement. We're talking about the entire body, which is actually 54% of our nation's population, probably about 700 and something thousand persons. So when we speak it from a national perspective, and from that scope, we'd have done it in the Hyatt, and it was amazing. The turnout, the brand, people being able to identify to something that is clean and nice, where you can feel comfortable to allow your young people to go to, without having to feel that after they may get robbed or they might get their head bust in the middle of the event, and it's drama driving home. It's really you could have same fun, but it's safe, it's clean, and that is what is needed in this time, because the crime is so uneven. That you need to be able to find outlets where you could go and be at peace, be comfortable and not just stay home. You have a lot of young people who are industrious, who work well, who went to school, studied, did everything, reached a certain standard in society, and has just worked at home because they're too afraid to go anywhere. They may go to the mall if it's 3 of them, but that's about it. And we have such a beautiful nation, beautiful cultures, beautiful personalities that we're not exploring because of fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many artists can we look forward to, and are you willing to, share some names perhaps?
Oh, definitely. We have over 30 artists will be there. You want to share some names too, of course.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah. Well, coming from, we have like 3 sections of the event. We have the Children of Eden, which is a few of our local artists, well known, who are some of the popular songs on radio right now. Stuff like JC Radical, Fahrenheit. We have even some of the younger ones who are upcoming, like Chanel Spencer, Skylar. We have Jaden. We also have, various names. We have, from the Sound of Eden, is basically like a sound exhibition of DJs. So yeah, we have DJs also on the mix. So
It's beautiful. It's
really great. And these DJs are going to have like sets, and they're going to just be mixing some of our favorite songs, have us dancing, have us jumping. They will have the mic person with them, trying to get the crowd involved, and different things. From some of our local radio stations. And we have the Guardians of Eden. Now, the Guardians of Eden, these are artists who are giving us different sets. So they will be like 15-minute sets where they will come and give us some of their our favorite songs that we all love to hear, And also, these are some of the names. We will have like Kairos, we have Nahela Blackman, we have Nisa, we have JD, we have names like Jaranis, we have Nathaniel, these are, we have of course, from Male Artist of the Year from the GMAT Awards that we have Blessed Messenger. So
Blessed Messenger will be there?
Yes, of course. So we definitely have some of the great artists there. So, and also we have like the surprise at the end.
Positive.
You
know,
give you a lot of insight into that.
What we also did was created a rhythm for the event, a rhythm called Eden. So as the executive producers, we would have contacted Kelly and the Beats to give us the creative construct of the rhythm. And we would have contacted some of the winners from the Gospel Music Awards and some of our supporters as well. And we would have created a rhythm that was released on Saturday, and it's taken the nation by storm. It's called the Eden Rhythm. It really speaks to the prodigal son, where we would have all or most of us would have grown up in some form of church as a youth, or in some form of spiritual connection as a youth. And as life happened, we got busy, we got occupied, and in your core it's still there, but we just don't have time to really do that anymore. And then sometimes certain things happen in life where it wasn't too good. And because of the structure of some churches, it's too shameful to walk back in. Because it's a lot of tension when you fall. And that's real. So what the mission of that whole Eden Rhythm was to call those people back home. Come back, let's make a step. And even if you're afraid to go to a church right now, you need to come to Eden. You need to put yourself back under that direct connection to remember what it feels like. Sometimes we grow up and we send our children, and you go ahead with granny or you go with this one, but we never really get back there. And so it's just that space we're really trying to touch and connect with, that people
Sounds
really trying
wonderful.
to do.
Ticket information.
Tickets, we have a number of ticket outlets. We have Divine Inspiration on Frederick Street, Ario Auto in El Socorro Road, King's Lounge on Omera Plaza on Omera Road, Exusia in Trinity Mall, Maranatha Bookstores in San Fernando, as well as Tunapuna. And they are want to DM the Facebook page, Cillian International, on Facebook and Instagram. We also have deliveries for tickets in Central as well.
Remind us, when exactly is this event, what time and where?
This event is catered next week Sunday, July 1st, at the Center of Excellence Garden Sanctuary. That is obliquely opposite the swimming pool. Right?
That's actually this Sunday.
This Sunday. So you have enough time to get a tropical wave.
My hibiscus.
Yes, it's critical and crucial.
Closing comments. What would you like to say to those looking on?
It's a great opportunity to take a step back. The news is scary. I have people from all over the world who are really scared of being here and ready to leave. We have locals who have reached a certain levels and really want to leave because they are afraid. And Trinidad is a beautiful place. Tobago is a beautiful place, but the fear is holding us back from experiencing that. So we want to just encourage people to come out to this experience, bring out your family, bring out your loved ones, and just get a pure taste of our people, the spirit of our people in an environment that should be less frightening than what is portrayed in the wider nation. It's a great opportunity to get a reconnection as well. We don't know what tomorrow will bring, and if you grow up in it right now, you could be feeling something. Yes. It's a great opportunity to just come and get a reconnection without the judgment, without the pressure. So yeah, just urging everyone to come out, experience it, take a chance at something good, and make sure and come at your Hawaiian rose petals and your flowers.
I want to see you in your
I'm over there.
Your closing comments.
Bring the family. It's a family event. Bring your friends. Everyone come. Tickets are just $150. Tickets are just $150. We have 1 week, so you can get this stuff. Rally your crew and let's come and enjoy ourselves.
Yes, rally your crew.
Yes, that's the correct one.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. Best of luck with this initiative.
Hope to see you on Sunday.
Yes, most definitely. We've been chatting with Ian Haywood, Managing Director, Cillian International, and Lyndon Joseph, Brand Director, E-Class Group of Companies, talking to us there about this huge event, the Gospel Luau, themed Garden of Eden. We take a short break, a lot more when we return. Stay tuned.